Welcome back to Thionite Plays Xenoblade Chronicles 3. On the last episode, we limbered up by collecting booty. We had an entire quest dedicated to booty calls. On this episode, we actually get the skip travel point for this location on Colony 15's beach because, we had to take the boat over here, which is so inconvenient. And one thing that I noticed in between episodes is if we go into our pause screen and you look at the bottom right corner, right below our warning level, we have a little section dedicated to guests. That's right, we have Shania and 3 other people from the city. That essentially means that, narratively speaking, those 4 people are with the party right now. So, can you imagine what they must be thinking? Can you imagine seeing Ouroboros, see in the distance of Pharaonis, and then they're like, oh, we have to chase after that. So they chase after it. And then they share a meal with a Moby. Can you imagine what the city folk must be thinking of us? They probably think we're traitors. Or, crazy. Or crazy traitors. But we're not going to worry about them because they don't exist. If they're not going to help us fight, they don't exist. On the last episode, based on the results of this particular monster hunting quest, we, at worst, tied with Captain Triton in the 3 challenges. At best, we have defeated him. I really hope we've defeated him, because our pride would not be able to stand it if anything else happened.
The big lug still isn't here.
No, friends have come back before arrival of Captain. Have to say, Captain is not most punctual.
Ah! Don't tell me we're pipped to the post again.
Captain is late. Is never good thing to make guests wait.
It gave us a little trouble, but we handled it. We were well ahead of you.
Winners of contest are honored guests.
Man of the Sea, Triton's Triple Challenge, Part 4.
What?
The last challenge be a good old punch-up. The winner gets, what do I need?
7 points?
What he said. Good. Now, put 'em up.
Oh, this is taking the piss! It's called the Triple Challenge!
Yes, we agree for once. What happened to a man doesn't go back on his word?
Heh. You be right, he doesn't. But a man always wants more.
Ugh, this clod. What crud is he spouting now?
It's the same stuff he's been spouting from the start. Ah, Lance!
Huh?
You better pay attention. Man of the Seas, sucker, punch!
Lance! You okay?
What a bloody underhanded way to start a fight, arsehole.
Carelessness on the sea gets you killed. A man's gonna pay attention every second of every minute.
Sorry, Captain can't be stopped when he gets like this. Friends, watch out or get sucked into Captain Tornado!
A snuffing sucker punch. Now you're in for it. Playtime's over, matey!
Ah! I like you there! Let's take you all out at once!
It is time to fight Triton and his crew. Let's focus on, everyone has muscles. Let's focus on Torto Force first, I suppose. I don't actually know the best way to go about fighting everyone, considering everyone has fists. We definitely want to get a chain attack going as quick as possible. Probably want to take down the fodder, if possible. Torto, everyone, because everyone has, fists. Everyone is very much, attack-oriented. And Triton himself is particularly scary. Mio's back up, so let's go for Ouroboros. Yeah, we definitely want to focus down Knuckle Impact. I'm pretty sure the vast majority of the moves that they have are single target. I don't think that they have multi-hit moves. Triton might. Don't quote me on that. Normally, I go into these fights having researched them at least a little bit, but sometimes I forget if I'm recording episodes back to back because I get in a mood, and this was very much one of those cases. If we can get a chain attack, though, we should be able to focus down on Triton. Let's kill, okay, yeah, we definitely want, okay, if we can take Triton down, not Triton, Orson, and then now that we're on Triton, let's do our chain attack now. So we should be able to take care of this relatively easy. Let's start with Noah. Classic Noah Izzard Fatal Barrage is pretty good. Fatal Barrage is very good because look at all that damage. It is a very powerful multi-hit move that just goes crazy. Especially when you have the high damage multiplier. So we definitely want to take advantage of Izzard and his heals because Lands is not doing well. Brave Assault. Ideally, I would have had this particular move later on. If I could have started this off with Mio, that would have been better, but we work with what we get. And I definitely want to make use of this. So, let's do Tyon. I don't want to do Mio just yet. Hopefully I can still do Mio after the fact and she doesn't get caught out for other people. Okay, so if we stick with Noah, because Noah is the only one coming back and the only one being used with this 100%, that should actually be pretty good for overall damage. At least I hope at the very least. Chances of us actually being able to defeat Triton right now. Noah, Tyon. Oh, actually we have to use, yeah, it's 0% beating him with the single chain attack because we did not get Izzard's move in the Ouroboros order. So if that's the case, let's do Uni. Can she get the side break? No, it's resisted. All right, that's fine. Let's do our healers next. Definitely want to go with Mio. Can do. Ooh, no love lost. Can we get the physical defense down? No, that's also resisted. That's fine, that's fair. Senna. Senna has pretty powerful Healy moves, so that's good as well. That'll bring us up to 99. Now we can do Noah again, do Fatal Barrage, the classic. So much damage is pretty good. That'll bring us up to 214. Also pretty good. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to beat Triton with this particular train attack. Well, we hit like a train, but we're not doing that much. But we will take advantage of this fact and get some more heals. We'll do Uni again. Maybe she can get the... No, still resisted. And the physical defenses. That's still fine. That'll bring us up to 76. Do Multi-Blast. Maybe we can get the physical defenses down again. Still resisted. That's fine. He's not immune, so you could technically do it if you were persistent enough. So Lands is back up to a lot of HP, so that's good for us. Noah, again, definitely want to stick with Fatal Barrage. It's a very powerful attack. So now he's below half. He's in his enraged state, which is good. Death of 1,000 Cuts. That should give us a high damage move with Noah to finish it off. So even if we don't KO Triton, we will be doing a lot of damage. It will make it significantly easier to end him out of the chain attack. Yeah, we did basically like probably 90% of his health. We would have been able to beat him probably if Izzard took part in the chain attack, but you know, you win some, you lose some, which is fine. Is he the only one left? Oh, at some point we must have defeated his friends, which is better for us. This was actually a pretty good fight. I remember that in my first playthrough, I struggled with this fight a lot. So I am glad I have understood the battle mechanics enough to win first try. That went very well for us.
So it's settled, right? We totally won this bloody thing.
Man, what a real mudder of a Mobius. Ugh,
My aches have aches.
You've bested me. Ye ain't half strong.
It wasn't exactly one-on-one.
To be sure, I'd have beaten any one of ye in a fair fight. But I feel no ill will. Been a while since anyone knocked me down.
Well, I'm feeling all kinds of ill. He snuffing sucker punched me!
I have a question. If you're a Mobius, you could have transformed at any time, right? So, why didn't you do it?
Ah, young'un. Only thing I trust are these old bones and my own two fists. In a brawl, anything else kind of taints things. Besides, using anything else be no fun at all.
I feel that. I think.
Truth be told, I've been alive so long, I've clean forgot how to transform.
Oh, for sparks, don't know why I asked.
By the by, wonder if I could ask ye a favor.
Come on. Think it's a bit early in our relationship for that.
If I let this get away from me now, I might not remember again. I gave up thinking ahead long, long ago, see?
Well then, what is it that you need?
Well, I want you to smash that big old shiny thing.
That's your flame clock.
Mate, do you even have a clue what you're saying right now?
I've been waiting for this moment. For that thing to disappear, see?
Are you really sure?
Yeah, tear it down, says I. Well, I'm around to watch it happen.
Here we go!
Finally, you're free, friends.
Huh.
I know it's a bit late to ask this, but are you sure this is okay?
Now, you boys and girls might not be understanding this. I've been a Mobius for a long time, seen and learnt a lot about death. The thing with death is, it doesn't care about your feelings. It just comes when it wills. Now, I've seen people who lived short but full lives. People who cling to every last bit of life. People who are only too happy to die. I've encountered so many people, I've lost count. But good or bad, they die while I carry on.
But of course that's going to happen, with the way the world is.
If I'm going to accept things just because that's how they are, then maybe I've been living too long. Watching the way they lived, I ended up thinking, wondering what fun these people could get up to if they were free. Something fun. Maybe something stupid.
Fun?
Sure. I think about Dougie, best strong man I ever saw. Or Serena, nobody loved to see like her. Gould had no equal in battle. I knew all sorts of spirited folk, but no matter who they were, the flame clock would end up being their reason for living. I wanted to do something, but not even these boat hooks could put a dent in that blasted thing.
You mean you tried to do it as a Mobius?
Aye, but nothing came of it. That's when it really hit home that I was a Mobius. I couldn't destroy the flame clock, and after a while, I just gave up. Isn't that ironic?
Man, and here I thought you were just some giant without a thought in his head. Turns out there's a bit more to you.
Ha 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 ha! It be true. Getting the old noggin going is not a skill I possess. But round about the time I gave up thinking about anything, I started hearing about you lot.
About us?
Yep, some idiots going around beating up Mobius, smashing up flame clocks, things of that ilk. Need I explain any more? I knew you were the ones who could release my friends, trapped by that infernal clock.
Well, we did do that.
Indeed. I suppose you could say that us destroying the flame clock set your friends free. But that doesn't mean that your friends would have got the same lease on life as Mobius.
You don't have come out with some tripe, Four Eyes.
Four Eyes? My name is Tyon.
I be talking about in here.
The heart? You mean like feelings?
That's right, girl. It doesn't change anybody's lifespan, but in that moment, it's the bonds between us all that changed.
But you're a consul. You're telling me something's changed between you and your underlings?
I think you know the answer, boy. We be equal now, not tied to each other by time, or who be above and who be below.
Equal?
Aye, me and ye are equals. We've had a good brawl, and now there's no grudges.
So, what will you do now?
Good question. I reckon I'll find the next big beastie and beat the snot out of it. Ha ha ha! Hope you got room, kiddies.
Huh?
Didn't really think I'd be fighting Mobius. Ah, but I'm a big boy. It'll be fine.
You mean you're joining us?
Yep, I bet you feel all kinds of reassured.
I mean, you are pretty tough.
Wait. Did you forget we're Ouroboros?
And he's Mobius. You're gonna go against your own kind.
Too right. You could live 1,000 years and not get the chance to team up with Ouroboros and take a pop at Mobius. I may like an odd scrap with some tough uns, but going on some idiot adventure with them sounds fun too.
What do you think?
He doesn't seem the type to have any ulterior motives.
There's one. I've a debt to pay ye, and I've decided I'll pay it now. Otherwise, ye softies will get knocked down by the next breeze that comes along.
And not because you're planning on punching us when our backs are turned?
Nope. When I've a problem with somebody, I be the sort to tackle it head on.
I mean, no. You definitely punched me when I wasn't looking.
Avast with your pesky details. Come on, this is a good deal.
All right. You convinced me.
You sure?
You can't say you hate him after listening to all that.
That's true. Okay. You're on the team, Triton.
Glad that didn't take long. I like a good snappy decision, so I do.
But if you put one foot wrong, we're kicking you out faster than you can say Ouroboros.
Ha ha! I shan't cross my heart. Just you watch, boy. I got me own special power I can help you out with.
Oh yeah? I'll keep my expectations low.
Limit? What happened to Flame Clock?
Oops. Guess I'd better relay the tale to my men. Oh, one last thing.
Huh? What is it now?
I got feelings deep as the sea, which I like to pound into some tough enemies. Now I want to fight forever, but when I became a Mobius, that's when I realized that one human life would always have felt too short. I've lived my life in fear, worried that it was too short. But now, a quick scuffle with ye all has helped clear things up for me. I really felt alive. I be grateful. Thanks to ye, I can chart a new course.
Get out of here with all that, man.
Ha! You got it!
quest complete. Doing it my way. Triton had long wanted to free his friends from the Flame Clock's grip. The party, though initially reluctant, have let him join their ranks. A new hero has been added, Soulhacker Triton. And Lance, lovely Lance, is our class inheritor. Yes, that is correct. We have a Mobius party member. And this is, oh my goodness, there is so much to do and talk about when it comes to Triton's soul hacking class. It is an attacker, and and let me tell you, it gains power by way of destroying and defeating unique enemies, can acquire arts and skills from unique monsters, allowing for a wide range of battle customization. Triton himself wields some unique arts and skills with various ways to raise his attack, making him an explosive attacker indeed. However, he's also mostly forgotten the various moves he's obtained over the years, leaving him only with those arts and skills that he used most regularly. Which is why he isn't able to interlink, transform into his giant, like, Mobius beast form. But, you know, he's forgotten all that. It's not important. It would be extremely overpowered if he could do that for us. But now we should talk about the actual Soul Hacker class itself. It cannot set master arts and skills. Instead, they possess a special ability that lets them acquire arts and skills by defeating unique monsters. The arts and skills can be further strengthened by meeting certain conditions. You can check these conditions with the Soul Hacker list, accessed from the Heroes menu with the Y button. Soul Hackers can change their role using the role skill. Keep your party formation in mind and switch between different roles as needed. So let me show this off a little bit while Triton is in the party, because there is a lot of mechanics, and I can guarantee I will leave out some things because it is very in-depth. Now that Triton is your ally, you can press Y to bring up the Soul Hack list and check hackable enemies. So let's do exactly that. This is the Soul Hack list. These are the moves that Triton has. Well, there are two things. There are arts and skills. We'll start with arts. The ones in green, the 3 in green, are the 3 arts that he has right now. Draining Vacuum, Dig, and Double Bite. Draining Vacuum is an area... No, it's a single target ether attack with a 300% power multiplier. All the stats are on the side, you can see it. Heals nearby allies when the art hits up to a maximum 100% of healing power, which is pretty good for an attacker. Having an attacker with an ether attack that can heal enemies, or not heal enemies, that would be terrible, but heal your allies, teammates, partners, that would be pretty good as well. And you can see below art specs, that section, there is a upgrade goal section. A requirement of 300,000 heals. Heal the specified amount of HP with this art. So using Draining Vacuum, if you heal 300,000 HP, you upgrade the art, basically. So instead of like leveling up to like level 10 or 15 or 20 or whatever the normal thing is, you do the added challenge. So Dig, for example, is a frontward AoE physical attack that boosts damage from the side by 100%. So it's pretty good. But if you deal 300,000 damage with this art, you upgrade this one. And Double Bite is damage boosted when canceling into the art. Single target, it's pretty good. But the upgrade for this one is if you just use this art 100 times, you get the upgrade, which is pretty neat. But then you have all of these arts in red. Look at all of these arts. We'll just go down and down and down and down and down, all the way down for all of these arts. Normally, you just have like 5 or 6 arts per class, and like that's a fair amount. But this is just every single art, all for Soul Hacker. And these are just the arts. Dragon Decree, Cavalry, Bomberhead, Double Slap. We're going into the Pokemon world. Spinning Bolt, Dino Storm. All of these arts can be gotten by beating unique monsters. So let's take Elimination Beam, for example. If you want to unlock this art so you can use it, just press Y on whichever art you want to look into, and that'll be the target monster. So this one is completely unknown. Okay, that was a bad example. Okay, what was that one? To get Hydra Gas. Demonic Creneler. That was the level 75 monster that we found just past the first Pillar Remnants. If you were to defeat that monster with a Soul Hacker in the party at the time of defeating it, you would unlock Hydra Gas, which is a ether attack, a forward AoE ether attack. So if you want to get all of these arts, you have to use the Soul Hacker class while in the party to defeat unique monsters. So Sycophantic Lilith, you want to beat that. You want to beat Unknown, Indiscreet Goombaba. You want to beat this Goomba in the Etia region. So that's why I've been putting off the unique monsters, because I knew this was eventually gonna come into our acquisition. We would get this particular power eventually, and that's why I've been putting off the unique monsters, because I wanted to, you know, streamline the process as much as possible. But it's not just in arts as well, it's also about skills. So normally you'd have like 5 skills, right, per class. This one, look at all of these arts. Not arts, skills. Just as many as the arts themselves. You can go down and down and down, and each one of these has unique effects. Non-stop barrage, 60% resistance to combos and reactions while the art is active. Dangerous Claws increases critical rate by 10% and critical damage by 30%. Hot Soul, what is this one? 50% chance to survive a KO with 1 HP. Heavy Armor increases physical defense and ether defense by 5%. There is so much, and the exact same thing applies. You have to, what was that one? Dune Sea Marcellus, level 87 in the Fornus region, and you can get evasion by 30% while art is active. There is so much stuff now that this is in our possession. Soul Hack is an extremely in-depth power that you can do. Where is, not Triton. Let me show off another thing really quick while it was mentioned. Senna, you're going to be our guinea pig. Class. No, Lance is going to be the guinea pig because that's the one who has the thing. Yes, and Mobius looks incredible. Well, it really doesn't. They get a cool cape, which I suppose is pretty cool. Unfortunately, before you actually beat any of the unique monsters, you do have no secondary arts, so I do recommend backtracking a little bit and fighting a few early game unique monsters with the class so you can get some arts to combo into it with. That's definitely something you want. And the skills, same thing. You definitely want to get some enemy skills early on so the class is not really bare bones. But the class skill, that's Soul Hack, which is, you know, Soul Hack. But role skills, this is another thing that they mentioned. You get 2 class types skills, I suppose. We have 2 attacking soul classes, I suppose is a decent way of putting it. Power Soul changes roll to attacker, giving high attack but low accuracy. And then Strike Soul, which is the same thing, changes attack roll to attack, giving high attack. Or no, that's Powerful. I'm reading this wrong, incorrectly. Strike Soul changes roll to attacker, giving excellent balance of accuracy and evasion. So you can do attacker, but in 2 different ways, and the same applies to defenders as well as healers. So if you want to change the entire role into a defender class, you still can. Like Tough Soul. Tough Soul is a defender class, but high HP, it's blah 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 blah. Lots of words. Tough Soul is basically like your standard tank. High HP, you're gonna take a lot of attacks and survive them. But Dodge Soul is another defender, but this one that specializes in evasion. So the difference between these, if you're using Xenoblade 1 terminology, Tough Soul is basically Rhein's way of tanking attacks, and Dodge Soul is basically Dunban's way of tanking attacks. The pure HP and defense versus evasion and not taking damage. Both good for defensives. And then you can move into healing. You can pick and choose however you want to play this particular style. You can literally mix and match your archer skills, your class, anything you want. You can customize. You can have an entire team full of soul hackers and still have relatively fantastic balance if you customize it properly. So Heal Soul changes the role to healer, giving high healing power to support allies, which is pretty good. That's like a uni thing. You can just power through, not power through, but you can do a lot of healing because you have a lot of healing power. And then Balance Soul, which is still a healer, but it's a more balanced thing. So you have a pretty good balance of defense, attack, healing power, evasion, all that kind of stuff. It's a balanced thing. So it's definitely something you very much want to experiment and do your own testing into how you want to play this class. It is a very potent class if you set it up properly. But we are going to look more into that later on. I've been talking about this for a long time. So let's put Lands back to Mio's class and then continue working on that. But Triton himself is pretty powerful. But we won't have to worry about, Triton himself for a good long bit. But we will keep him in the party for a little bit.
I see some relations have changed.
Oh, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. And a cave. Have we been in that cave before? We can look at that cave really quick. I don't remember.
This has got to be worth a bunch.
We should take good care of that.
I don't remember the cave. Let me see what's in the cave. I'm not ending the episode just quite yet. Oh, treasure. I'll get the treasure. There is one tiny little side quest I think I can tackle in the remainder of this episode. Give me more Napon coins. I don't think there are any side quests in Colony 15 at the moment. There are people to talk to. Let me talk to Appy. Sure, why not? Appy, I need your knowledge. On hearing story of Captain, whole crew set sail right away. Maybe crew got tired and sick of Colony 15 and want to experience wider world. Or maybe crew left by way of going with flow, without the knowing why. Captain looked down and dumps at current moment. Appy stay here for now to cheer spirit of lone Maisie. Appy is a good lieutenant. But apparently, the rest of the crew has gone, which is perfectly fair. That's exactly what Triton wanted, even though he's a bit sad. What, a wordstone? Rare site? Or, well, yeah, I suppose. Either way, there is another quest that I do want to do at the remainder of this episode, as I mentioned. Where is my boat? I'm probably not going to... I know what the quest is, so I'm probably not going to actually use Triton, which is unfortunate because we just got him, but it's hard to balance, which heroes you use. Where is...
At your service.
Dawn Guard hero Izzard. Izzard is just so powerful with chain attacks. Izzard is probably my favorite hero. Oh, excuse me. He's definitely my favorite hero when it comes to, like, in-battle utility. He's just so helpful when it comes to that kind of stuff. But there is another side quest just to the north of us on this particular outcrop of rock. We just went underneath it, so give me all of these items and let's go onto the beach. This is probably... I don't know how this is going to go. I do remember this, so it might be within the realm of possibility, but it might not, depending on several factors. We need to get up there. And to do that, we just need to climb up this particular incline. The enemies around here are level 48, so we should be on par with this, I think. Hopefully I'm correct, because if I'm not, I'm going to cry. Because I do want to do this here and now. Because that will knock out a fair bit of the side quests in Arithia Sea, which is always good, because...
This is something decent, right?
Yeah, I know how much you love the plumage peaches. If we can wrap this up today, next episode will be about Predator's Paw. No, that's where we are now. Next episode will be all about infiltrating the next base and getting the rest of the information. Oh, that looks ominous. Wait, I want to do this in stupid nighttime. I don't want it to be nighttime. I will reverse time to make it 7 o'clock in the day. My power is immense and I can control time. I wonder what this is. That monument-looking thing? It looks as though there's something written on it. Friends must wait. No need to shout. It's very dangerous to go closer. Manana is correct. Danger, peril, jeopardy. What's dangerous about it? Not that I'm accusing you of overreacting. Extremely ferocious monster sleeping in that place. Ferocious, you say? But right, friends must never, ever, ever make offering to monument. Many offering will awaken monster from hideous slumber. Oh, why would you say that? You know we're gonna have to do it now, right? But it forbidden. Rico forbid it. It monster of horrible, terrible danger. Well, if you insist. If it's such a big deal, maybe we shouldn't get involved after all. That decision of wisdom. Friends must listen to Mio. She very smart, very wise. Please go back to Boundary. But come on, guys. You've got to be curious. You can't just say vicious, horrible, horrendous, terrifying monster and not be somewhat curious, though. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm kind of curious, but... Friends wake a dangerful beast at own risk. Banana wash wings of matter. Well, let's think about what we should do later at our own risk, shall we? Unspeakable beings. Oh man, I am intensely curious. If I can... I'm just looking at what the offering desires. I'm just looking.
What was it we needed?
Demon marble, death mushroom, redrum seeds, bloody doom cap, leeches, wraithwood, blood emeralds, and curse branches. Man, whatever comes out of here would be terrifying if it wants an entire selection of death mushrooms and blood emeralds. I can't help this. Banana, I'm sorry, I can't help the fact that the death mushrooms, they are being sucked out of my pocket. I can't do anything to stop. Banana, you have to stop. Catch that last death mushroom. No! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Friends did it. Everyone is big stupid. We try to stop you, but you not listen. What the spark is that? It's purple. Oh my gosh, it's a furry Spyro. Whoa, what is it? What the? Oh no, it's cute. Senna. It really is kind of cute. How could Mio? I'm struggling to see a deadly monster here. Can I pet it? Oh my gosh, Senna is the audience at this moment. It's like, I want to pet it. I want to pet it. It's very little tail. Let me cuddle it. Why do we have hands if we can't pet it? Oh my gosh, it's sidestepping. Oh my gosh, it's gonna start wave dashing. Oh my gosh, we have to destroy it before it starts to wave dash at us. It's gone berserk. Senna, look what you did. How is this my fault? Okay, this isn't funny anymore. This is no time for foolishness. That beastie means business. They can tear apart a man in under 30 seconds. Time to fight. Oh my gosh. It is a terrifying, sharp-eared Depretiti Pepito. Oh my gosh, it's level 58. We are going to have one heck of a fight with this one, I can imagine. Okay, go for the front. We definitely... yes. As with any Pepito, you are going to try and fight. Evasion is definitely going to be something that it does very often and is going to be terrifying. Given the fact that it's 8 levels higher than us, it is going to be an incredibly difficult fight. Although, usually when it comes to Pepitos, they do not have a lot of health, and that is the thing that we are going to be banking on in this fight. Oh, we definitely want to get a chain attack going as quickly as possible, because otherwise we are going to be not well off. What is that? Yeah, definitely wait until it's like attacking into attack back. Oh man, we are not doing a lot of damage. We are missing everything. Probably not the wisest thing to Okay, where is Interlink for ourselves? Of course, Uni and Taion. Okay, I think Ouroboros is a pretty good stand-in because it forces... Yeah, It is evasion and missing all left, right, and center. Alright, well, now that both our healers are dead, Mio is going to have to be the one who... Okay, now Noah's dead, and we're probably not going to win this fight. Chances of it are, rather low. Okay, we might be able to win, probably... Yeah, no. Alright, can we run away and come back? Maybe we can run away and just come back to this fight. We're not locked into it. Oh, come on, don't... Leave Noah alone. Leave Noah alone. Don't get into another fight. Run away. Fantastic. Oh, no. Oh, I'm an idiot. I have fallen off of the cliffs. Alright, well... Chances of us being able to defeat that... It's entirely dependent on whether or not we can get a chain attack. That is entirely the focus. I'm going to bash my head against this wall for a little bit longer, and I'll see if I can't make any progress. Considering it's 8 levels above us, we might not be able to do this right now, and I really don't want to level up too much higher. Well, let me try a few... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Let me try a few more attempts at level 50. And if we can make some progress at level 50, hooray, that'll be fantastic. If I can't, I am going to level up to 52 as the absolute maximum for this particular side quest. And then bash my head against the wall slightly stronger at level 52. And if we can't make any progress at level 52, I'll just wait until... we get stronger naturally through other side quests or the main quest. So, I won't make you sit through boring, repetitive attempts where I just fight, lose, run away, and then go back and hopefully not fall off any more cliffs. But...
This is something decent, right?
You and your peaches, Uni. Stop admiring the peaches. The booty quest was last episode. This episode is all about terrifyingly strong pepitos. Alright, let me throw my head against this wall and hope for the best. Wish me luck. Okay, in this particular attempt, which is, you know, shock of all shocks, the first attempt, I did manage to get a chain attack. So, let's see how this goes for us. Let's actually start with... Oh, of course, lovely Noah, the classic. We can maybe make this work? Because we are in a chain attack, this might work out better for us if we can actually force some hits to go through. And getting some health on everyone is very much the goal. This one went surprisingly well. If we get lucky enough with this particular strategy of just... getting as many extra effects to build up your chain attack, that's the goal. Let me do Mio next. That might be enough. Fatal Barrage, definitely want to stick with that. Getting lots of power. Pepitos are not normally bulky HP tanks. They are normally very fast, very evasive, focused, and hard-hitting opponents. So if we can focus down on the damage pretty heavily, we might be able to make this work in this chain attack. And if we can make this work, if we can actually defeat this thing at level 50 in a chain attack, that would be fantastic for us. Let us do Uni, because Uni is technically an attacker. So let's do Noah again, Fatal Barrage. Just want to stick with that. It does a lot of damage. It's just a very powerful move overall. Uni will be able to do a lot of damage because she is an attacker. Pinion Primed is also a pretty good move. That's a fair bit of damage for a normal attack. And then Noah's back, so... Oh, unfortunately, we don't actually get to use Noah. That's not good. Alright, well, because of that, we're having to use Tyon, because Tyon will be able to get the Ouroboros form of Uni. I really wish it was Noah who was coming back, but it's still fine, it's still fine. We can make this work. Let's do Uni. Maybe we can... chances of us getting a break and a topple is next to none, but we can always hope. Hope for the best. So let's go for a bunch of damage and a bunch of healing this round. What are the odds that Tyon pushes this up past 60? Probably not, but I'm going to go with... Izzard has the aggro. I'm going to go with Lands, actually. Let me do Butterfly Blade and Crash Out. As much damage as possible is what we want. Now we'll go with Mio for the Multi-Blast. Get some healing. We got some physical defense down, so that might end up being very useful. Now let me do Senna. Get some more healing. That's pretty good. It's more than halfway defeated, so that's fantastic. Fatal Barrage, because it is from the back, so we definitely want to stick with that. That's good, that's good. We'll probably be able to take this down between everyone in the next attack as well as our Ouroboros attack. Yeah, I'd say we actually have this particular Pepito in the ground. Grand design. Fully heals all allies, which is fairly good. I'm going to do Uni again. That's not going... Oh, we did get the break this time, which is pretty good. I don't think it matters overly much, because Tyon is the one with the topple, and that would push us over the edge, which I don't want to do. But let's do Moondog and Ether Cannon. That will be good for getting some HP on the next turn if we need it. Senna will take care of it again with another attack. That's also a lot of damage. That's very good. And then we'll just do Noah again. Fatal Barrage. Classic Noah. And that's the overkill. Alright, that's a fantastic little challenge. Incredible. So if you are able to get a chain attack going on this Pepito, chances are you're going to be able to win the fight. One other strategy I did think about trying but not actually doing was drawing one of those camels up from the cliff ramp thing closer towards the Pepito and then engage that in combat to get a chain attack that way and then just go into the Pepito fight, but I didn't need to do that, so it's something to consider if you might need to. Okay, yeah, I believe you about the rampaging now. Yeah, it was definitely dangerous. They were indeed correct when they said that curiosity killed the Ferox. We're sorry for not listening to you, Riku, Manana. You did warn us. No. Friends get hold of wrong end of sausage. What? Correct. Danger is in cuteness. Sorry? How could friends call such creature cute when friends have adorable Nopon companions right here? Manana not angry, Manana disappointed that friends wake up that monster and get distracted by cuteness. Well, what the... Riku not able to believe how friends cast aside endearing Nopon friends to fall wings over heels for that monster. It disheartening in extreme. Wait, so you're saying you're jealous of how cute that monster was? Riku not no jealousness. Yes, this hard battle for reason of being of all Nopon kind. Exactly right. Nopon not able to be out-cuted. No one out-cutes the Nopon. Oh, right. Well, you know, you're our friends, so... Right, we weren't trying to slight you or anything. If friends speaking honesty, then Riku asks that friends be more careful next time. Next time Manana get truly angry, if friends do again, then friends not expect to eat tasty sausage anytime soon. We're really so sorry. I don't think this is something we need to apologize for. Tyon, you need to take into account the feelings of our Nopon companions. We got a sonic sensor for that. And 4600 EXP. The unspeakable being Riku and Manana were so afraid of turned out to be an adorable monster. No more, though it was quite terrifying. Levels up for everyone, as well as rank up for all. Incredible, ultra pure gemstone, blessed Pepito lights, and a chain ring. Incredible. Now we can look over this, this glorious view. That's so pretty. What a lovely sunset. And what a fantastic way to wrap up the episode. On this episode, we did wonderful accomplishments. We got a Mobius companion that defies all logic. And we also defeated Spyro, because who would look at Spyro and not think we need to destroy it? Either way, that was a good episode. Next episode, we are going to infiltrate wherever the next base is. Probably 4,000 meters in another direction.
It's already getting dark.
Would you people stop grunting as I end off this episode? Ignore the sea dragons. So, whether you watched for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Later.